Hey, what's up, guys? Man, finally stopped raining, got a little dry outside, and I've got a little something in my hand. Let's just see what this is. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what in the hell are you doing? Well, let's get a look. What is that? What is that? What is that? What's in here? What's in here? Whoa, look at that. It's got a weird looking shaft sticking out. Could it be Trisha's transmission is finally here? That didn't take very long, actually. I'd say finally, but it really is just the time that I was out to work. So I parked the truck this way because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get it done. Now, in my mind, I'm going to jack the cab up, bring the forklift over, snatch onto this thing, take off 10 bolts, pull it out, grab onto that one, slap it in there, 10 bolts later, go for a drive. But, you know, it ain't easy being pretty. So something is bound to happen. So I decided I was going to put it where it is right now. And that way, if it gets into a few-day job, it's not a big deal. I don't have it parked in front of the door. I can just put the cab back down, get in and out of the small door. If I need to, I can get the forklift in and out of the shop. So yeah, I think I'm going to clean up this area, and I think I'm gonna get the cab jacked up. I want to say there's going to be plenty of room. I come right in here with the forklift, snatch a hold of that transmission, pluck it out of there, and pop the new one in and be done. That's what I want to say is going to happen. But who knows? So let's get after it, huh? So I don't know whose idea it is to always start a fire in the burn barrel right before I'm going to work outside, but I wish you'd quit it. So you probably hear in the background my rooster. You know, it ain't really mine, and I don't really even mind it. I notice a lot of people hear it in the background on these videos, and they're like, "Oh my God, how do you stand it?" But really, if I'm not standing right here just doing nothing, I don't even hear it. And so that's good because, you know, wait, take a break here. These red wasps down here in Georgia, I don't figure them out. They're like very inquisitive. They need to know what I'm doing at all times. Like, I don't want to jinx myself and say, oh, they don't bother you, because they've flown into me, they've flown all around me, I've disturbed their nest, and they don't sting. Well, they haven't stung me yet. But well, look, it's all up in my shit. I don't get it. I don't know if I'll leave that in there or not. But you got you. You're gonna sting me now, ain't you? Because I attacked. But anyways, I don't really understand them. I don't really want to understand them. I just want them to leave me the hell alone. So, whichever one of you guys controls the red wasp population down here in Northwest Georgia, come have mine. Now you know Trisha has an air assist pump here, but this one actually works. You know, this one works so much better than crystals. I mean, look how much it goes per pump. You know, and it's easier. You know, it's less strain. I can do it with one hand. It still gets tight though. If you pump it consecutively, it starts getting tight, and it like pressurizes the system, and then you gotta wait. Yeah, I don't like this strap. This rubber, whatever. Okay. So that there is plenty high. A bit. You can get after it. Anyways, let's get after it. Hey, this truck has a filter in it. That's awesome. I don't know what that bracket was, but it's no longer an issue because it is no longer attached to the truck. I may put the bolts back in just because now it's just an ugly unpainted square. But I have no idea what it was, and it's so much nicer being here without it. I am going to hang on to that bracket though, because you never know when you might need it. Alright, so the clutch rod is a really weird clutch rod. We'll have to probably use this stuff. Remember, this thing's 25 foot-pounds, so I can't strip anything out with 25 foot-pounds. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just switch over to other things right now. Got about 4 more bolts in the bottom. I'm gonna leave those in. I'll get this linkage off, get the drive shaft out. Unhook this electrical stuff. A couple little D's, a couple of those, you know what I mean? If I need to. Really, not anything under here is going to get hurt. You know, this thing's exposed to the weather anyways. So if it does start raining, I'll just grab the camera and the tools and run them inside. Pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop it on. Wow, can you believe that came out? I was just getting ready to give up. These, I probably should pay attention where these come out of, or where they go to, but I'll just remember that the red one is in the rear. The one is on the rear of this side. Oh, check out that storm over there. That's just what blew by. Looks like it might have a little tornado action in it or something. Let's see, what can you see? Yeah, you can see down there. I'm glad this is the new style. Instead of having these bearings that you push in, it just has straps, so it's super easy. Take these 4 bolts off, push the drive shaft back. I'm going to get a strap so it has something to lay on. I'll be right back. It's really nothing special, so you're not missing anything. And I'm not going to make it tight because I want the drive shaft to kind of hang out of the way. So that's all it's going to be. It's just hanging onto there. These are 12-point. And I'm not strong enough to do it by hand, apparently. They used an impact. I'm really glad that somebody put the literally make okay. It's throwing some tape around it. Keep that bearing on. Probably won't hurt. You know, if I use $1's worth of tape. All right. You guys are probably wondering, hey, Pretty, what the hell are you doing? Not changing that U-joint. Well, you know what? I just don't want to. This transmission hasn't been in there that long. That's a new yoke, a new U-joint, and a new clutch. And I'm probably not even changing the clutch. Some of the reason I'm not changing the clutch is because I wouldn't put anything less than a $1,300 easy pedal top of the line jobby in there. And you know, I thought my transmission was only going to cost me about $1,500 to rebuild, but it cost me $3,500. And if this clutch is a $600 or $800 clutch, and it's still good, then by God, I'm going to use it. And so I'm kind of watching the sky behind you, and I know I have a weird look on my face, but I'm just kind of wondering if that's trudging up a quick tornado right there. And don't worry, if it is, I will got a picture. Stand by. Today, well, you pick your transmission up by these 2 bolts right here. And I said, that's how you do it? He's like, yep. So I quickly took advantage of looking at his rigging and decided I was going to do that as well. And so you're about to see my copy of his rigging. And we're going to pull this transmission out with these 2 bolts. I think it's weird, don't get me wrong, but it's what he does for a living, you know, so who am I to question his technique? I hate to say it, but this is going to have to come off. Because this transmission, I mean, I could probably get it. I don't know if I could get it, you know. If this wasn't on here, I could for sure get it. So I may do that. I realize that this transmission is being held up by the forklift, but I also realize that anything can happen, and so I'm not going to be underneath the thing if it falls off. So this recording's 31 minutes. Stand by. Okay, so not counting the 12 minutes of moving the truck and saying hi, 62 minutes, just me. Pretty easy job, actually. So an hour and it's out. I guess now I'm just gonna look it over and decide if I'm gonna put it in today. Clutch doesn't look super new. A lot of grease on that bearing. I'm gonna clear that off and get a look at that clutch. So it might be a good clutch. I'm gonna give it a look and get stuff cleaned up and get ready to put it back in. I probably won't put it back in today. I have some stuff I need to do, of which let's get a look. There's a new transmission there. This is a 13 speed. It's just been rebuilt, all gone through. You notice it's got a new input shaft, and there's no clutch rod in there because, you know, trucks all take different ones. It also has this new style air system on it. I don't know anything about. And a matter of fact, I don't even know anything about the old style. So this is the transmission that came out of it. I'm gonna take this yoke off, put it on that transmission. I'm gonna come around here to the front, and I'm going to put this clutch fork system in there. And on the top of the transmission, this part, which is for the shifter. And I got a little bit of that to do, a little bit of cleaning to do. Might put the perch back on and set the cab down, or I might just let the cab down on a piece of wood and leave it up. And that way when I get home tomorrow, maybe I'll get after it with some simple green and a steam cleaner and get it cleaned up, get that inside painted, get this stuff transferred around, look that clutch over, and get ready to put this thing in. It's really a simple job. I'm actually kind of surprised how easy it is. Clutch brake. Pretty cool. They do make a two-piece so you can swap it out. There is a lot of clutch dust in that bell housing, but what I'm hoping is man, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll get a look at that clutch. If it's worn out, I'll just change it while I've got it apart. You know, a lot of you are gonna be like, "Oh, put a clutch in, put a clutch in." But look, man, this truck's not operating over the road, and I did drive it 100 miles to pick up the trailer, and the clutch works perfect. But you know what it is? The clutch works until it don't. So I'm going to take a look at it, make sure there's plenty of adjustment left, clean it up. If it needs it, I'll put it in. It's at the most, it's, you know, $1,200, $1,300, $800, whatever the hell it is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the little bell icon, and we'll see you again.